What's going on, everybody? Happy Merry Christmas Eve. It is Christmas Eve 2025, so it's December 24th, 2025. Those of you that know my journey, my health journey over the past years, I'm going to give you a little bit about my my testimony, just kind of where I'm coming from, where I'm my posture is right now. In 2004, my dad was killed by a drunk driver, and I come from a family where my dad was an immigrant, my mom was from here. My dad got his papers, became a citizen, started working for CDOT, which is Colorado Department of Transportation. On June 4, 2004, a drunk driver was driving down the wrong way on the highway, I-25. She was headed southbound. They were facing into the northbound lane, and they were in the shoulder. She was 3 times over the legal limit, and she killed my dad and his coworker, Paul Forrester. You could Google it, Eladio Lopez. You could Google Frank Lopez, CDOT. Read all about it. The story is pretty horrific. It went on for about a year with trials and investigations and everything that goes with one of, at the time, was one of the worst roadside accidents in Colorado history. We've also been able to create some laws behind it. We were able to pass some things that actually protect people on the road with drunk drivers. So you can check that out too, the Lopez Forrester Act here in Colorado. But on that note, I wanted to come at you today and just tell a little bit about that, because that's the journey I say that started my trajectory, what started me on my health journey. I've always battled being overweight, but it really wasn't battling overweight like serious obesity. I was just always overweight. I was a chubby little kid, ate a lot, family fed me a lot, they made me eat at the table, all the things that we don't know until we know. Well, when my dad passed away, I gained over 150 pounds within a year. That sent me on a spiral onto my health journey where with that I got sick. I had about 4 umbilical hernia surgeries within a 10-year period because my stomach grew so fast, and it just couldn't keep it. My stomach lining was off. I used to work out a lot when I was younger. I just couldn't keep up with it. So I got sick, I got depressed. My journey just was really bad. I mean, I didn't have any personal mindset tools. I was just kind of lost. I was on autopilot. My journey with that, in 2004 he got killed, 2005 I got married, 2006 I became a realtor. I'm gonna switch that. 2006 I got married, 2005 I became a realtor, and I ran a pretty successful business, built a pretty successful team, all while on autopilot. I've always been a great business builder, great visionary mindset. I've always been able to build things or learn things really fast. So I think me being on autopilot really helped when I was building that business. It sustained me for many years. Like I while I got married, I again still on autopilot. So I'm gonna fast forward to 2010. I got into the ministry. I started working for a local church, started running a radio station, did a lot of things for ministry in about 10 years that I was there. God really blessed that. Right when I stepped down in 2018, I started building my real estate company again, started getting into personal development, really learning how the mind works. Still battled with my weight, still went on with just a lot of mindset stuff. So I started really heavily pouring into that, and lo and behold, I was still overweight. 2018, I really said, this is it. I'm going on a health journey. I was able to lose 120 pounds, but there was still something missing in that 120 pounds because I gained about 50 of it back several times, and I just couldn't figure out what it was. And And finally, I hit 51, and here's really the reason for this this video. I decided in 2025 that I have all the tools and everything. I have a pretty successful business being built right now. I have a lot of things that that I get the honor to do, but I have to be in a place where my body can sustain it. And with me constantly gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, my wife and I were talking the other day, and I decided, this is something that I have to really step into when I'm ready to say I don't want to be somebody that says I'm battling my weight. I don't want weight to be an issue. I don't want my health to be an issue. Of course, I'm getting older, so I have to really monitor what I eat, what I don't eat, how I fuel my body. And so 2026, I decided this is the year that I'm gonna make that change in my life once and for all. Like I said, I don't want to be that person that says, man, he always battled weight and he always struggled with his weight or his health. And I've always been a healthy person. I've just always struggled with my weight. And it really is not the weight's problem. It's my discipline problem. It's my choice problem. It's my mindset problem. So this year I decided, you know what? I'm not going to make a New Year's resolution. I'm not going to sit there and let everybody know, like, hey, I'm on a health journey and I'm going to change the world and I can help you too. It's like, this is going to be a learning journey for me as well. So I'm going to document it, and I'm going to try to do every day, even if it's small, short clips, upload it to YouTube. I'll make them live. I'll create a page. I'll just call it Frank's Health Journey 2026, and we'll see how that works. The tools that I'm going to use, and this is something that I voted against many times, because I just seen how people were doing it incorrectly. Things that I did never want to do. I never wanted to do TRT, testosterone replacement. I never wanted to do GLP-1, because I'm like, that's something that shouldn't be necessary. Like, you shouldn't have to do that. Just stop being lazy. And here's the thing though, what I'm learning is being 51, and I'm not speaking for every 51-year-old, I'm speaking for me. With me being 51, it's like I have zero energy to get up and go to the gym. I don't feel good. I have other underlying issues that I'm working with right now in my brain and in my anyways, that's not here nor there. What I'm saying is this journey is going to be something that's pretty magnificent, and I'll give you details as I start my first shot, or my first I don't even know what it is yet. So I go see the doctor, I go get blood work on Monday, and then from there, let's see what happens. All right, well, I'm getting to church. It's Christmas Eve. Hope you're all doing amazing. Talk to you soon.